feel like a DJ whenever I do that. I feel like a DJ. I am adjusting the music on my iPad. Hello everyone, welcome. It's been a hot second. Whoa, I haven't streamed in a long while, so excuse me if I'm like a bit slow or anything, like a little bit out of it because I just haven't streamed in a while. But I missed you guys and I wanted to talk again and I wanted to yap and hear about you guys as well. While we're drawing, I don't have really a way to show you what I'm drawing. But I have to finish up this project. I'll just show you like this. Okay, I have to finish up this project, right? And I have to finish up this one. It's also from Red Dead Redemption. And I also have to finish this one. Yeah, it's like two versions of the both of them because I couldn't settle for a background, as is usually my problem. I don't know how to finish backgrounds, so I usually just make multiple files of the same one and then just look at what's good, because I'm still a new. They're so good. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I had my first artist alley last week actually. That was very exciting. How do I do this? Help! Oh, like this. Okay. I had my first artist alley last week, which was very exciting. But also a bit scary because I didn't know what to expect. But like the artists next to me, they were very experienced and they were very sweet to me and they were very nice. Like, oh yeah, usually you have a face this problem or blah blah blah. They just explained to me, how it goes. So that was very nice. Let's see what more that we yap about. Oh right, I went by myself because usually you can like have you have an extra ticket for a helper. Right? Oh dude, so many things went wrong for that. Oh lord. So many things went wrong, okay? For the preparations of the artist alley. It's so funny, okay? Listen, I have a lot of faith in companies that they can get their stuff, their orders, like, maybe I'm a little spoiled, like that everything gets delivered, like, within a few days after you've ordered it. I'm very spoiled. That's what I'm used to, okay? So that's the context. So I was like, okay, you know what? I can order everything a week before the artist alley. I can do everything in a week, I was like, yeah, that's gonna end well. Spoiler, it did not end well. First things first. Okay, sorry, I'll just show you the drawings while I'm yapping because otherwise you have nothing to look at. Looky here. No, I'll show you this one because I'm close to finishing this one. But this was also the drawing that I worked on at the artist alley. Yeah, my lighting is currently a Google page full of white. Just white, as you can see. Ignore that. I'm not a professional streamer, guys, not yet. As I was saying, oh gosh, I keep forgetting my story. Okay, so a lot of things went wrong, right? A lot of things went wrong. So I ordered everything a week beforehand, and most of that went right. Like I got the squares that I used to put up. I got the everything to like hang it up, and the keychains were already there. Like I ordered them months beforehand, but I didn't order the prints beforehand because I didn't know what prints to use. Right? So I ordered them, and okay, here's the first problem: the post office didn't send them out in time. They didn't send them out in time, which basically meant that 2 days before the artist alley, the convention was opened, um, they got delivered. And you'd think, nice, 2 days beforehand? That's perfect. No, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. I'll respond to your comments in a second, okay? Let me finish this stupid story. So I was like, okay, this is gonna end well, right? No, no, the colors were so off. I actually got them right here next to me, because I wanted to do the story time anyway. And how do I show that? Right, I'll just grab this, right? So these are the wrong prints, right? I don't have the right prints, but these are the wrong ones. Like the color, it looks okay here. This one was very, very muted, but it gets worse, okay? The dark colors here weren't exactly good. They're very dull, if you will. Here it's alright, I suppose. But this is the one that I got most upset about. This is a bright red. I will show you the print right here, right? Because I got it on my iPad. The original was very bright. Ignore the title name. This is the original. Very bright, right? It's very muted. I don't know if you can see it on screen perfectly well. Probably not, but it's very muted, and I hated that. This one is alright, but this is like the only one that is alright. This was also a little bit grayish. And this is, again, with the dark colors. Okay, my phone is like, yeah, you know what? It shines. But IRL, it looks very dark and dull. And I didn't like that. And this was 2 days before the convention. And I had no prints. I had no prints, right? I had no prints 2 days. I was stressing. I was stressing. And my mom was like, you know what? Maybe we need to go to our local, what is it called? Local print store shop printing thing. So we went there. I emailed them like at I think 3 a.m. I was like, dude, okay, not literally like that, but paraphrased. I went like, yo, dude, I have a convention tomorrow. Can you like print me, quick? Can I like get them tonight? And then they were like, yeah, of course, that's nice. So back and forth from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. And I would pick them up at 4 p.m., right? So you'd think everything goes well from then on. You think I could get the prints easy, nice, nothing wrong. But you're wrong. As I said, so many things went wrong here. So it was the day before the convention. And my mom was like, yeah, we're gonna pick them up together with the car, the prints, and she promised me that. And then we would leave 4:30 in the afternoon. So what happened then? She left her phone at home. She never does, but she did this time because she was like, okay, I am gonna be less on my phone. Super nice, by the way, to have like that mindset. But I'm gonna be on my phone less. And just that day, she didn't take it with her. So I was stressing. I was stressed out. I was like, no, she forgot about it. And the print shop is closed in the weekends. So I couldn't get them in time either. So I was like, okay, now I gotta get my bike. And I gotta bring them there, right? Like, so I cycled like a madman because it was 22 minutes of cycling and they were only open for like 15 more minutes, right? So I had 22 minutes. So I stopped out of breath on my bike. I was like, hi, I'm gonna be 5 minutes late. Is that a problem? And they were like, if it's only 5 minutes, then we'll stay open. So I was like, okay, I gotta freaking get my ass over there, right? So I cycled and I was sweating all over. I was sweating all over. It was horrible. Because usually on Google Maps, when you like use Google Maps to like get on the road ride, they get like an estimation of how much time you're gonna take before you get to your destination. And usually that adds up for me because I'm a slow cycler, right? I'm Dutch, I know that, but like I'm also very slow. So I was cycling and I was like, okay, don't let there get any more minutes on that because then I'm gonna be just later and later and later. Oh, that was horrible. But I was cycling and then I arrived, right? I arrived 6 minutes later, as like discussed with like 1 minute to spare, but it was 1 minute, right? So I went there and I cycled onto the parking spots. You know who stood there? You know who stood there, guys? It was my mom with the car. And she was beeping at me like there were any other cars. Like, because the area was closed, right? It was 6 minutes past closing time. And she was beeping the car. And I was like, and I was out of breath and I was sweating and I was like, you didn't pick up your phone because you left it at home, right? You didn't pick, and you're here before me. And I was like, okay, I got my prints. I'm good. I didn't even care that I was sweating bullets at that point. I just was like, okay, can you take my bag with you in the car? And then also the prints because it was starting to rain too at that point. So I was like, okay, can you take the prints? Make sure that they're not wet and I'll be fine. So then I did my shopping and everything was good, right? This was good. So I was like, okay, now everything is fine because the prints are very amazing. I'll show you in a second maybe if you guys are interested. I don't know if you want to see that, but they're very good. Also, if you are interested in my art account, I don't have an art YouTube, but I do have one on Instagram and on TikTok. It's Anti-Will. Let's see if I have an example for you. Yes, right here. Ugh. It's Anti-Will, but then you just mirror this. That is my art accounts. Okay, it was the day of the convention. I'm almost done, okay? I'm almost done. It was the day of the convention, and I packed everything like the day beforehand because I was then ready to go. Like I was ready. I was like, okay, good energy. Like I previewed it by putting it up into my room, like the little how I wanted it to be, and I thought I was ready. And then I went and I cycled. No, I didn't cycle. I went with the bus, and then I went with the train to the convention. Very early in the morning. It was like 7-ish, I think, in the morning. It was very early. And this is so silly. I forgot my food. But, okay, the convention was in a church, by the way. That's very interesting to say. It was a convention in a church, but there was a store like 2 streets away from it. So it wasn't a big problem, but like just the fact that I forgot it was like a cherry on top. I was like, oh, can't get better than this. This is absolute cinema. That was a very, very interesting story. Like it was just very an interesting experience. But besides that, it was a very good time. I had a lovely time. The artists were very nice. The convention goers, I think you say it like that. They were very nice as well. And they got my art. Ah! I can't believe there's people walking around with my art. What do you mean it's good enough for you to like get that you want it? It's crazy. But I was very happy. I sold like 22 keychains, I think. Also a lot from Cat's Eye, which was very nice. So that was a big surprise, and I was very happy with that. So yes. All right, let's go. Now I can read the comments. I really wanted to get this story out. I'm sorry. You have a good workout. What do you mean my talking is a workout? Aw. I'm stopped. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me. I'm so sorry for like my story. I hope you enjoyed the story. It was crazy. Advice and Cat's Eye. I like all of the girls actually, but I really like Sophia because she has a very nice voice that I personally really like. But yeah, I drew the keychains of them. I don't know if you saw that. I can show you. It's on my previous. I used Ibis Paint. Paint before the Procreate, which I use now. It's a bit old. It's like in the time that I had the dance competition from Abunai. Like Gnarly was my most played song that month. Logically, because I performed Gnarly at the convention, which was also the entry that I used to like, compete. I forgot the word. It was like battle. I was like, that's a bit harsh. All right, let me show you. Ugh. So yeah, everything's gnarly. The song was gnarly. The dance was gnarly. I drew them in gnarly. It was crazy. And then I was like later, I was like, okay, they actually look pretty nice. Should I turn on the keychains? And then I did. And people liked them. Like there was a lot of people that were like, oh my gosh, it's Cat's Eye, look at that. And I was like, ah, it's recognizable. But also because I put like little papers with the names of the keychains. Like also Demon Slayer, also Magnus Archives and all the other stuff. Anyway, I drew my OCs, by the way. I want to redraw them because I'm also writing a book. I know, what am I not dabbling in? And cosplay, and art, and writing. Just everything. I'm also directing ads, actually. That's very funny. There's, like, people I know. They're gonna open a racing way? Railroad? No, not a railroad. That's something else. What the heck? A karting circus. No, not a circus. A circuit. Don't quote me on that. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a circuit. It's like, that's what you do at the circuit. And that's beside the point. But I helped them film that, and that was a lot of fun. I also really like just standing behind the cameras and be like, you have to do it like that, and you have to put the intonation on that. That was very fun. And that's not exaggerated. That was actually legit how I directed them. I have a bit too much energy, I'm so sorry. You're writing a book, do you have a name for it? I don't have a name yet, but then again, I'm bad at naming stuff. Like, the entire plot from start to finish is actually planned out. I'm currently writing it. I have like 50 chapters. 50? That's a lot. But like, also the main character. Um, I didn't even have a name for him. I had like a placeholder name, which was Chase, which, yes, I know, basic. Oh, I can't. I know. But yeah, there were placeholder names because I don't really have a name. I have a draft name, but like it's very it's telling, and I don't want it to tell on the story just quite yet. So I don't have a final name though. You inspired me to cosplay. I want to say you're so awesome. Ah, thank you. I'm very happy I could inspire you to cosplay. I hope you like it. It's a very nice hobby, but also a very expensive one. Like, it's crazy. Hi, this is my first stream. Hello, welcome to my stream. I'm a bit chaotic and all over the place. Don't mind that. It's usually how I am. People know. I need to get really interested in streaming, like also with Twitch and stuff, because I want to stream more games. I did it in the past, like 2 years ago, but it's 2 years ago. I didn't stream at last year, but I want to get back into it. But then I got hit by vertigo, which, of course, for someone that doesn't have an interesting life, I experience a lot of stuff, but it's fun. I don't know, I don't really mind it when I struggle or like when I experience problems, because then you can tackle them, and then, it feels good for your brain if you like tackle a problem, because it gives you dopamine. It's like, yeah, I fixed that. It's like with everything, with drawings that you don't like, with just other stuff. Yeah, sorry, I put away the light. Ibis pen is very bright. Hold on. Is that a better lighting than my computer? That's crazy. Hold on. It won't leave. Leave my screen! No. Well, that's not how I did it. Okay, now I did it. There we go. The lighting's back. Sorry. What's your favorite video game? Red Dead Redemption. Ah, I love it. While I was away from social media for a while, this past... Well, I'm not very active on social media at all, actually, recently. But that's because I'm just taking my time with it again, finding my love again, finding my passions. Because I do like social media, and I do like interacting with you guys, but it's like, okay, how am I gonna do something new? How am I gonna make this interesting again, you know? It's a nice process. My yapping's all over the place again. I don't make any sense. I know, I am sorry. Just bear with me, okay? I'll get back to being good at streaming this Sunday. Don't quote me on that. Maybe my streams will always be like very chaotic. It's a piece of my soul, I guess. It's like in everything I do. Also my art style. It's very messy, but that's deliberately because that's just how I am. It's also my cosplays, which is less. But like also with my hair, it's very out there, very messy. I cut it myself, so that's fun. I love your hair. Thank you. Thank you. What's wrong with me? Okay, I am so sorry. Don't apologize for yapping, it's what we're here for. That's very true. That's very true. Thank you for being around, by the way. I'm having a lot of fun so far. Because as I said, it's been a while since I connected with my audience. I know, it's not good for me. I'm sorry. That's basically me. Wait, what did I say? What's basically you? Chaotic? Oh yeah, that's logical. I don't know if that's what you meant, but like, I'm assuming that's what you meant. I tried getting into Red Dead 2, but I had to restart twice because of glitches. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm on like my first replay, and somehow the glitches that I have right now are like more than the previous one. Like my first playthrough, I had that without glitches. I also went into that without spoilers, so that was fun. But it was also, I was so into Red Dead, but I couldn't look it up. I couldn't have it on my For You page. I couldn't talk with it about anyone. I had to be so hushy about it. It was crazy. It was like, it felt like an artist that like needs to hide a song and stuff. I felt like that because I just didn't want the algorithm picking up on me being into it and spoiling me. So I hope you're also playing it without spoilers, because that's the best experience. I actually have an Arthur figure here. Hold on. It's literally right next to me. Maybe I can grab it. It's like a Barbie doll, but then more detailed? Need to think of the word. Okay. YouTube, this is all fake. It's a doll. Hold on, how do I pick this up? I'm so scared I'm gonna drop it. I actually dropped it before. Like, literally 30 minutes ago. It's like some slow reveal, you know? He's very detailed. I'm sorry I couldn't show it better. But I love him. Ah, don't fall, don't fall. I'm gonna put you on my desk. It didn't fall. Huh. Right. Okay, I restored it to its original spot. Got spoiled a bit because it's a bit older, but I don't know most of it. That's good. Keep it that way. Keep it that way, trust. Don't interact with Red Dead at all on social media because you will be spoiled. The game is also like 8 years old, so makes sense that everyone's just, you know, doing whatever, but still. I'm stealing your figure. No. You have to climb through my window first! Which is always open, conveniently. But that's because I always get like very... Is that TMI? I get a very moldy room. There's always black mold inside my room if I don't open my window and turn up the heat. I don't know why. It's a very leaky room. It's my room nonetheless, but it's very leaky. That's TMI maybe. I don't know. What's your favorite anime? Hunter x Hunter! I love Hunter x Hunter. I'm gonna eat it. Not literally, but I love it. It's also the first the first drawing that I did that I really liked of them. No, I'm saying it wrong. My first artwork that I liked of myself was of them. There we go. That's the sentence. Do you like D&D? Random question. Oh, there went my light. Ah! Hi. I no opinion because I don't really interact with it much. Like, I don't hate it. I'm actually planning to campaign with my friends, but I've never played it because I don't know that many people. But yeah, I've tried listening to, crap, what was it called again? The Mighty Nine? Critical Role, that's it. I needed to think of the name, sorry. I needed to think of the name. D&D is so fun. Yeah, I can imagine. But I've never played it, so that's very unfortunate. My Hero is so good without the fanbase and stuff. I have no opinion on the fanbase. I don't know. As long as everyone's just having fun and not harming anyone, I don't see. Fandom culture is just what it is, and, you know, it's fun. So long it's fun and not harming anyone, as I said. But yeah, I like My Hero as well, but it's just not my favorite. Purely because the art style, I think. I don't know, it's just not my favorite. I don't have really an excuse. I like My Hero as much. I have a Deku figure. That's like right here. I balanced it on my hand once. So I can't really say that I don't like it because that's just not true. But it's just not my favorite. Favorite the Hunter x Hunter manga? No, I have not. I have not. But I have to. I plan on rewatching it again. And after that, I might read Hunter x Hunter. What's your favorite character? My favorite character. I like Leorio. He's very funny. Oh, I saw that video. Hell yeah. I did it like 2 years. That's 2 years ago. That's crazy, right? Hold on. My lens is constantly twisting and turning. It always does this. It's very annoying. I need a new brand of lenses. I swear. Hi. So if I'm poking my... Oh, I'm poking my own camera. I'm sorry if that grosses you out. I didn't really pay attention. Is it Northern City? Your cosplays make me hungry. You know what? Hell yeah. I support that. If it's good. It is normal. Wait, what did I say? Huh? Hungry? No, wait, what? Hi. Oh, I just read that out loud. What type of music do you listen to? Enjoy listening to? Okay. I'm a very old soul. I'm a very old soul in a young body, right? That's how I call it. I listen to music of the 70s, of the 80s. I can shoe movies from the 80s. Oldest anime like the Hunter x Hunter. First anime I really like as well. I just like old media. So my Spotify tells me I am 17 years old. So, as I said, I am an old soul in a young body. That's a whole lot of words to just say. What is that I listen to music from the 80s, and then more specifically Bon Jovi, um, a lot of his music, but also just random songs, not necessarily artists per se, but I listen to everything, so I don't listen to. Last year my rap was consistent. Last year my rap consisted of and rock and metal and classical music. I'm just saying, my range is everywhere. Do you have Pokemon cards? No, I don't. I don't have Pokemon cards. I can't collect everything, guys. I'm collecting too much stuff already. I'm collecting dust currently. And spiders, because apparently spiders like fake plants. I don't know. Will you ever bring back the Scary Mush cosplay? I'll be very honest with you. I don't own that cosplay anymore. I sold it to a friend last year, I think. That reminds me I need to sell a lot of my cosplays. I don't have space at all. Have you ever listened to Vocaloid? Okay, that's the exception. I don't listen to Vocaloids or J-pop music at all, mostly because it's a lot, and I like the more, just the guitar, just the drums, just this, just that, not very everything all at once, and that's what it feels like. It like tingles my brain. Have you seen, how do you pronounce that? Gachakyuta. Oh, I wrote my line. Gachakyuta. No, I haven't seen it, but I heard a lot of my mutuals have seen it, so there's that. Epic the Musical. No, I haven't seen that, but I have seen a lot of cosplays from that, so does that count? Daft Punk. No, not really, but no. No. More, let me see really quick. Think more in terms of artists that I listen to. 5 Seconds of Summer, 21 Pilots, Fleetwood Mac, also a lot. Bon Jovi, as I said. Also Cat's Eye. And Leap. As well as Paul Royale, which is not in this list, but I listen to them a lot. Hello. Bad Omens. I have a few of them. Yes. I have songs in my playlist. Let me see. Dream job when you were a kid. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a detective. I still do. It's a very interesting adrenaline like job, but also it's a one that I wouldn't do very quick, mostly because you need good eyesight for that, and I don't have that. But it interested me as a kid because it was very adrenaline in is that inducing? Is that how you use the word? Like it gives you a lot of adrenaline, and I really like that. And you know, that's mostly my reasoning. Rampo, exactly. But then not as cool as Rampo because he's cool. No, I'm not. I'm a loser. But it's okay. It's okay. Do you like Stray Kids? No. I have a few of their songs that I like, but mostly it's, again, too much. Like, it's very out there, which is good, but it's just not my style. I like very calm songs. My favorite instrument, bass guitar is good, but you barely hear it within songs. Like, if you know it's there, you know it, but like it's not. No. My favorite instrument in that regard would be a voice, singing. Deltarune. No, I haven't played that. I want to. I played like the first chapter when it came out years back. How old is that game? 2018 maybe. No, that's not true. No, I'm lying. It came out around 2021. When did? Hold on. Now I wanna know. Deltarune. Give me information, Google. Came out 2018. Oh, I was right! Huh? Right, because Undertale came out in 2016, I think? I'm not sure, but... Oh, it's relatively old. Okay, never mind. I won't say anything. I'm not saying anything. 2015. Right. A year before. I was almost calm. I was almost there. No, Oh, I just remembered, if I keep this stream up for, like, people to rewatch, I'm talking to myself, because you don't see the chat. Like, you see now the chat, right? But you don't see it, when I post it. So I'm just gonna convince you, if you look at this later, hi, welcome. You're watching me talk to myself, because I'm talking to myself. Technically I am. I'm in a room. You get what I'm saying. I'm joking. I love Undertale. I love Undertale as well. Lofi. I don't think I know her music. I know who that is. I know who that is. Hello. Can I do grammar? No. Hold on. Hello, Faye. Give me. No, I don't have any of her songs in, like, my randomized playlists. Hold on, let me give a listen. Oh, it's not playing? No, it is. It's silent. Hold on. Oh, I turned off the volume. Never mind. That's why I didn't. Oh, I know her music. Never mind. I know her music. I like it. It's very calm. And it's like a little riff, no. What am I saying? It's a riff. I like that. Eternity, no. I didn't listen to that. The ending of My Hero Academia. I still on season 7 somewhere. Like, I just had the part where Bakugo basically, well, I don't know if that's spoilers, so I'll just keep it at that. But Bakugo, season 7, that's where I'm at. You can fill it in for yourself. Without spoiling the chat. Bye, thank you for joining me. So much for drawing then. I didn't draw at all. I was supposed to, like, fix up my drawings for, like, the final parts. Also, I'm gonna drink some water. Two, you gotta take care of your bodies. Your body is your best friend. So drink some water. It's important. I got 2 big bottles of sparkling water, because I like sparkling water a lot. I'm scared it'll explode on me, because why would it not? It's just my luck. Oh. Hold on. I'm scared, guys. Oh gosh. It's going slow. Okay, I think I got it. Hold on. I think I got it? Question mark? I got it. Okay, now I'll put it in my what is it called? Water bottle. Let's go. It's made of glass, by the way. So I can't take it with me anywhere, because I'm scared it'll just go wrong. There we go. Fill it up. Favorite Bonus characters? I think Dazai. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. BSD's Peak, for sure. I cosplayed a lot of that for 2 years ago. I'm actually recently not very muchly into it, but I love the community. Like, the fandom is very, very nice. The cosplay mutuals and friends I made as well, and it's just overall good vibes. I'm just waiting for the new season to drop, because I don't read the manga. Surprise, surprise. Me that not reading a manga is just it just goes hand in hand. But no, I haven't really read the manga, but I'm hoping for a new season soon. And if it comes, I'm definitely gonna watch that. Um, but yeah, that's not what I'm cosplaying right now. Did it 2 years ago. Um, right now, I'm actually working on Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption. Surprise, surprise. I'm making it with the bandolier. The hat I'm actually having custom made by a hat maker, and I'm very excited to receive it because well, he's a very good hat crafter. Hat crafter? Crafter of hats. He's a master of hats. And I was like, okay, I need that because he made like one before, and it came on my For You page, which was why grammar, guys. What? That's so difficult. So it came on my For You page, right? And I was like, okay, I need him to make the hat for me. So I went to him and I was like, hey, can you make me a hat? Yeah, of course. And I was like, okay, cool. So I'm very happy that he took the request of making another Arthur because, of course, everyone that does commissions, has the ability to say no. Like they have the, I'm putting it wrong now. They have the choice to say no. That's the word that I was looking for. But he didn't, so I'm very happy. I can't wait to receive it, guys. And I'm also gonna let my own hair grow out because I actually have Arthur's hair color naturally. I know, surprise, surprise, my hair isn't brown. But let me see if I can show you. Hold on, drink your water first, guys. Let's go, drink. There we go. I took one sip. I'll drink more in a second. But I got too excited to tell you. Let's see if I can show you. Maybe you can see it? Like, that's my natural hair color. It's like, the lights in my room are orange right now. You can't really see it. I'm not ginger. I get that a lot. But no, it's blonde, and I'm replacing my hair. So I can, like, use my own hair for that. So I don't need a wig. And then the clothing I'm gonna sew myself. There we go. How do you deal with hate comments and how do you stand up for yourself? That actually takes a lot. Like, people, like influencers, cosplayers, you know, public figures, let's just keep it with that. Public figures that get a lot of hate and traction, they obviously get a lot of hate. Like, it's very normal, unfortunately. But the thing about that is the moment you let it get to your head is the moment that they're gonna, like, make use of that. So usually what I do when I get hate comments, I just look at it and go, okay, and just move on with my day because at the end of the day, getting to your head is what people want, like that. And if you just remember that they're miserable themselves, and that's why they hate on other people, that's why people do it usually, like bullying and stuff. So my advice, if you're getting bullied, just ignore them. Just literally just walk past, just go. Just look at them like they're the weird ones, because honestly they are. It's very weird to comment on other people. I don't really get it. I'm sorry, I'm not the best at advices. I'm trying, okay? But just go, just smile at them, just go, what the heck, dude? It's okay to, like, you know, be quiet. Just play it off. How do you feel about furry/LGBT if you aren't? I am. I'm not a furry, but I really enjoy their creativity. Like usually they have like these really cool fursuits and their designs and OCs. I think they're very cool. I was in the artist alley recently, as I said, and the stand next to me were actually furries, and they're very nice. And I was really impressed by their craftsmanship. I just think it's creative. I don't really have anything to say about it. As for LGBT, I'm queer, so like I kind of I hate them. No, I'd never say that. It's me. I am it. I am it. Hello. No. I just think love is love. That's all the most important part of it. It's up to you. Chat told me to, so I did. Welcome to the family. Let me see. Have you played Genshin Impact? Back in 2022, I have. I played until Fontaine. Like, I skipped the entire Sumeru. I'm probably pronouncing that right. I'm so sorry. I skipped the entire Sumeru region, and I immediately went over to Fontaine because that interested me, and then I stopped. Which is like fan art done of you. If you want to, you can do that, of course. I love your hair. Thank you. What else? Have any tips on being a cosplayer? Right. My journey is a very interesting one. It has to do with my personality. I see a cosplay and I was like, oh, I want to do that too. I'm gonna make it. That was the mindset that I had. I went to my first convention back in 2022. And I saw cosplayers. I was like, oh, they're so cool. I want to do that too. And so I did. I was like, okay, I can make that out of toilet paper rolls, and I can make gauntlets out of yoga mat foam, which I did. And it turned out pretty alright for a first cosplay, and I was like, okay, this is cool. Usually people buy one online, which is also what I recommend if you don't want to put a lot of time into it, you just want to dress up, which is also fine, you know? You don't need to craft everything. I don't do it either. But yeah, just look up tutorials if you want it to be if you want it to look nice rather than, just go crazy. Then look up some tutorials on makeup. There's enough online. Also on wig styling and on prop making. Even sewing. Making clothes. That also is like tutorials online. Kidding me. Is that my best attempt? Yes, that's my best attempt at pretending to be a sewing machine. I'm a sewing machine, guys. Okay, sorry. Let's see. Have you seen Arcane? Only the first season. I didn't watch the second season. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down a bit because I missed a lot of his chat. Will you play the new Resident Evil? There we go. Back on topic. Will I play that? I think I need to play the other Resident Evil games before that because I haven't done that. I'm guilty. I haven't done that. I need to do that, but I'm too caught up in my Red Dead Redemption fixation and my fixation, so it's probably gonna take a while for me to dive into anything new because there's also The Last of Us, which I also heard a lot of good things about and I also really want to get into. But I'm just taking my time with it. Alright. Let me just get my eye lens fixed again. Hello, I can see it again. So, I wanted to do some drawing, which I haven't done. I only have until 10 p.m. It's a very short stream, but it's because I wanted to get back into streaming. I wanted to get back into knowing what it's like to stream, to sit in front of a camera, because I've had a few. Okay, this is a bit darker, but it's I had a few very, very dark months where I just didn't really want to do anything with social media at all. And so I kind of retracted into my own shell. I was like, okay, I need to get out of that, and now that I'm out of it, I want to get back into what I used to love, what I still love actually, but I wasn't able to spend as much effort into. That's not a sentence. Where I wasn't able to put as much effort into. There we go, that's a sentence. In my second idol under Michael Jackson. That is an odd mixture. I love that. Hello. Can I do fan art for you? Of course, go ahead. Do you have some anime recommendations? Always Hunter x Hunter. That will always and forever be my number one recommendation. Anime recommendation. The anime, as of recent, haven't really caught my attention as much, unfortunately. But this one is from 2020. That's not true. 2011. And it's caught my attention, and I love it, and I will always recommend it, so there you go. You do a Freeburn cosplay. Well, if you actually look at my page, the first 2 videos you will see is a Freeman cosplay. I actually got her gifted by one of my followers on Instagram, which was very nice. I thoroughly thanked them. I was like, thank you so much, I'm so happy. They got it from my Throne account, so that's very nice. And then I was able to do Freeman because that was actually a cos plan for like 2 years. My leg is dying, I'm sorry, I'm gonna sit a little different. There we go. And, yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that's why I did free run. I'm sorry, I forgot what I was saying. Let me put some nice little songs on again. Music makes me very happy. Dream country to travel to. I don't really have a dream country, more like a dream destination, which is Italy. Mostly because I really want to see Pompeii and I really want to see the Colosseum. Because that's 2 things that I wanted to see ever since I was a kid, but wasn't able to see just yet. So I really want to see that. And I'm going to see that this year. So that's very exciting. As for the second thing that I really want to see whenever the climate of the way of the rulers, of the governments and stuff, you know what I'm talking about. When it dies down a little, like, gets a little less crazy, I want to go to America and I want to see the Grand Canyon because it's the Grand Canyon. It looks so awesome. I really would like to see that. But also the Machu Picchu in Peru. I want to see that too. What else do I want to see? I just want to see a lot of stuff, basically. I don't really have a dream country, but I do have a few dream spots. And I will see them one day. I will. There we go. Favorite cosplay you have? Currently that is Freeman and Meat City. But I'm hoping soon Arthur will join that list because I'm putting a lot of money and effort into that cosplay. And I have a lot of passion for the character. So, which automatically means that you're like putting in more effort and time. So I'm hoping it looks good. Oh, there we go. Please don't spam my chat. Please don't spam my chat. I want to be able to read all of your messages. My favorite anime is Hunter x Hunter, to answer your question. Can you show us how long is your hair? That's it. This is what my hair is. It isn't very long. It's very short because I like it short. Long hair is very bothersome to me. On my own head, that is. I really like having short hair. It's very easy. That's so random. I'm listening to music. You like my background. Thank you very much. It's not very interesting. Oh. I swear they always do that at the most random times. I'm sorry. Oh, I just got a random update. I was like, hey, your phone needs to update. Sorry. Anyway, we've got plans. We've got my YouTube play button right there. We got a little old radio. I need to think of the word. A few makeup products. And of course, memories. Which is where I put my stickers. Hello. My Polaroids. There we go. I can't read the chat. My lenses are bothersome again. Tips for new cosplayers. I will make a video on that actually. Pretty soon because I had inspiration for that anyway. But then I got vertigo, which I still have, annoyingly. I randomly get attacks of being very dizzy, basically. Just this, I had like the worst last week, actually a week ago, where I fell on the ground because I was that dizzy. It went down a little this week, but then today it went up again. So it's like, what's happening? Ugh! It's not getting worse, per se, but it's also not getting better, per se. So, no need to cause alarm. That's for sure. But it's like, whenever something really, really messed up happens, then I will go to the doctor. But otherwise, it's like, maybe it's also something. Anyway, as I was yapping about, I wanted to make some more YouTube videos, but then like that happened, so I will get into it, and I will publish a video with tips for new cosplayers, because I get the question a lot, and I feel like I need to answer that. I have experience of 4 years now. I feel like I should be able to answer it. A few years ago I got asked that as well, and I was like, don't ask me, I don't know. I'm only doing it for a year, guys. I don't want to give you wrong advice. But now I can't give you right advice. So. Drink your water, guys. Especially when you're yapping. Alright. Pretty eyes. Thank you. I like my eyes as well. You want to take a closer look? I'm sorry. How are the cats? My cats are good. They're very sleepy. They don't like the rain or the cold. Like, we had a very few... Oh, not. We had a few days where it was very, cold, like minus Celsius degrees. I don't know if you know that. But basically, there was a lot of snow, a lot of ice. There was ice on the roads, actually. And my cats just stayed inside constantly. They were like, I'm not dealing with that, which is understandable. So, the thing is, one of my cats usually really loves going outside, right? But this time, she really didn't want to go outside. So that was like, okay, it's actually really cold. I have to go. Bye bye. Bye bye. I will only stream for 8 more minutes, so it's okay. I'm also leaving in a second. What's the cosplay you love but feel like you could have done better? I think all my cosplays, Loki. There's all my cosplays, and sometimes it's like I'm in a rush because I'm on a schedule, and I was like, okay, then you need to cosplay, and then you need to publish it, and I was like, I'm stressing. There's only like 1 or 2 that I'm really satisfied with, which is Vigilant Deku. Made it 2 years ago, but I'm very happy with how it turned out, even if it is very old, and I could have done a lot of hello. I could have done a lot of things different. I'm still okay with how it turned out because it's just a part of my progress of cosplaying, you know? Like, I get better and better, and then the light went out again. There we go. But, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, the cosplays that I could have done better. Let me think. Okay, I can't think of any right now, but there's definitely cosplays I could have better. Any specific cosplay plans for Dokumi? I think I'm gonna wear either Todoroki or Mitsuri on Saturday, because that's when I have a cosplay table and I can get meet and again, well, sentence, and I can get to meet you guys again, which I'm very excited about. Like, I always love meeting you guys. It's so fun. Yeah, I'm gonna do one of those because they're like arguably my most popular cosplays. And I actually asked in my channel on Instagram if like what people wanted to see, and that answer came out, so I was like, okay, I'll do that. As furthermore, I think I'm gonna do Arthur Morgan if I finish it by then. That's up for debate. I'm trying. I actually have the bandolier, but you know what? I'm just gonna show you. I'm just gonna give you guys a little sneak peek. You know, all guys of you. Me and sentences need to be studied. This is not going to end well for me. But let me show you. Let me show you. It's all fake again. I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's fake. It's fake. So, this is what I made. It's like this. It's a bandolier. This is what I started out with. So it's foam from a yoga mat that I carved out with my Dremel. The figures, I drew them on, actually. If you want to see how I made this, then I have an Instagram highlight with how I made it specifically, but let me just explain it really quick. So I dremeled them in, then I painted it black. Like this is specifically Plasti Dip, which is like a primer so that the paint doesn't crack. Like it's very bendy, but it's not cracking. And the gold dots are just that, also paint, gold paint. And then the bullets are 3D printed and fake. It's not real, guys. I'm too Dutch for this stuff. Aye, hold on. I have skill issues. Okay, wait. Me versus typing in passwords. Okay, there we go. And then I painted those as well. I scripted them with a little bit of sandpaper. Needed to think of the word. Okay, let me hang it back up. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. How it's being held was literally with cement, contact cement, glue, and stretchy stretch. What is it called? Elastics. Elastics. I don't know if that's what the word is called, but nice work. Thank you very much. I'm working hard on it. I actually like to craft on the ground. So after a day of crafting, my back hurts and my knees hurt like crazy, which is very funny because I'm a dancer. Like I'm very active, but it's just my body wasn't made to like sit on the ground all day and work on it. But it's just the way it is. Are you Norwegian? No, I am not. I'm Dutch. From the Netherlands. Ouais. Matt Curtin. No idea. Matt is actually the name that one of my two main characters is named in my book, which is also coming someday. I'm working on it. I'm writing it. Can you get a shout out? Here you go. That's your shout out. Tu parles français? Oui, un petit peu. Not much. My accent is better than my vocabulary, basically. Sorry. Keep making these ugly faces. Someone's gonna clip that and have a lot of fun with that. I wish you a lot of fun. I don't know what you're gonna do with my memeable faces. My expressions. But there you go. There's a few more. I don't know. Trop bien. Merci à vous. Favorite pizza topping? Tuna. I know it's controversial. Hold your horses. Don't come at me. I'm sorry. I like tuna on my pizza. I like the stinky fish on my pizza. I like the smell. I like the taste and the proteins. I love it. Merci. I can read it a little. I love the face you pull in the free run TikTok. Hold on. What face? I pull a lot of faces. Tuna. Yes. We listen and we don't judge. I see you judging me through the screen. I can feel the judgment coming through the screen. It's okay though. Not everyone likes fish on pizza. Like we actually had a New Year's sleep over at one of my friends' houses, and we ordered pizza, and I wanted tuna on my pizza. And the entire friend group was like, "Oh, it smells horrible." I was like, "Yeah, sorry, it's like fish on my pizza. Leave me alone. I like fish on pizza, okay?" So we shared all the pizzas, and well, surprisingly, only me and one other friend took slices of that pizza. So that was a very delicious meal with a lot of pizza. Who said banana on pizza? You know, I'm not gonna judge. If you like banana on pizza, you do you. I eat peanut butter with cucumber on a good day. It's actually a very good combination. Why is grammar so difficult? I swear I didn't have so many struggles with them previously, but now I do. But yeah, cucumber and peanut butter, very good combination. Friends are not worth your crazy decent pizza. I know, right? It's fish on pizza. That's the golden combination, I'm telling you. Chocolate and crisps. I love that combination, actually. I love it. I've tried it before. Pasta and honey. Somehow, that sounds like a very good combination. Since when are we talking about food combinations here? Yeah, they're like ducks. I like them. They're cool. Guys, I'm gonna go in a second because it's been an hour and I really need to finish up these drawings. Are you going to Hero Made in Asia or GCC this year? I will try, but I have no concrete plans actually. I will be going to AnimeCon though, which is on April. I will have a performance on Saturday. Our set list is like 30 minutes long, and I'm gonna have a solo, so I'm excited to do that. But more on that later. And I'm probably gonna talk in a future stream because I need to stream more. But yeah, that's definitely a convention I'm going to. I'm also gonna do the artist alley there, so this is why I'm finishing up the prints because I didn't have a lot of stuff last artist alley. I actually got half my table full, and it was a very pathetic sight. I was like, okay, I definitely need to make more. So that's why I'm finishing up these drawings. And I will do that, and then fill up the table more, and that's the plan. Puppy playtime cosplay. Oof. No, I haven't thought of that actually. I need to play the latest chapter first. I saw a prototype and I was like, oh, I'm getting spoiled here. Haha. So yeah, I'll do that. But yeah, I'll be back soon, guys. I'm gonna stream definitely again in the future, but this was the stream. This was my getting back stream. I'm gonna leave this up because, it's just fun. I don't know who'd watch this back. Maybe for silly edits, like me pulling a lot of faces. I don't know. It's just what I do. But otherwise, I don't know why would anyone watch this. But yeah, that is the planning. I'll see you guys soon. I'll stream next week, I think. It's Saturday right now. Yeah, and then I'll stream next week again on Saturday, I think. Not sure if it's on YouTube again or on Twitch or anywhere else, but I definitely need to get like one platform where I'm gonna stream. Right now, it's pretty much YouTube because that's what I'm comfortable at, but like it's also not very handy for streaming. I guess I'm kind of looking at where else I can do it. My cat is meowing outside my door. I'm so sorry if you hear her. But yeah, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Stay healthy, take care of yourself, and good night or good day.